So my theme is a man's best friend. So around 5 or 6 years old, I lived in Pittsburgh, and I was just a normal kid, and I was very quiet. But over that summer, before my birthday, I had a dog. His name was Dakota. He was a big golden retriever with great gold fur. And over the summer, I didn't really know we had a dog because I was so young. I was just developing memories and everything, so it was the first time I noticed him. And over that summer, I decided to get to know my dog. I decided by one day there was a park near our house, and I went there with him. It was a nice sunny day, I still remember it, and I brought a tennis ball, and I just basically just let him go all over the park, let him run. I threw the tennis ball, and he just chased it. It was like it was his last meal. And we did it for hours, and I remember his slobber all over him, how he was trying to cue. He jumped all over me trying to get my attention, and then he would always play that game where he would throw the ball, and he would bring it back, and he'd be like, all right, I gotta throw it again. He wouldn't give it up. He was just like, no, this is my ball. I'm like, do you want me to throw it? He's like, yeah, I want to throw it, but no, you're not getting it. So over that summer, I every day went to that park with him as long as it was sunny, and I would just hang out with him, and I would spend time with him. I would take naps with him. I would lay on his stomach, and I would hear him breathe. And I could just feel the soft fur going through my fingers and how he felt like a nice pillow. But with him around and getting to know him, life seemed better. It wasn't worse, but it wasn't perfect. It just seemed just right with him around. Around my 7th birthday, I think, my mother passed away. She passed away by taking her own life, of hanging herself in her house. She was dealing with many years of alcoholism and depression, and she just couldn't deal with it anymore. It hit her family hard, especially me, because I was young. I didn't really know her. Sorry. I didn't know her that much, but it was the first time I was dealing with death. And it felt so empty. It hit over from the heart, my dad, my sister, and especially my dog. Because my mom and my dog were so close to each other. They were basically inseparable. They were best friends. I was just very quiet after that. I was very sad. Over the next couple of years, I went through a couple stages of depression on and off. Because it was just like, people say you see it in the movies, and it's what happens, you don't know what it feels like. And I was just very quiet. I had to go to a therapist for a while, because my dad wanted to make sure I was fine. And everything just seemed to suck. I didn't feel like doing anything, even for a 7-year-old. Life didn't feel like there was anything for it. There was no color anymore. I just didn't see what was going to happen the next day, and I just couldn't really care. It had been a year later, on my 8th birthday, that my dad decided for us to move. We moved to Ohio, Delaware here, to get away from all the pain, all the sadness, all the darkness in our life, because we didn't want to live in a house anymore that reminded us of where she died, and where it just keeps reminding us, and we don't want to feel that pain anymore. And so we moved to Ohio. And as soon as that happens, life seemed to get better. Well, I had some more cars started to bring back. I started to do more things. I wanted to be more active. I wanted to go places. I just wanted to do everything. I didn't want to stay at home. And so all my family was starting to get better. My sister was going to college. She was doing great. My dad got a better job. Everything seemed happier. Even my dog, Dakota, was getting better. He seemed like he wanted to go places, parks. He just wanted to go everywhere. He wanted to hang with the family. It seemed like we were a true family then, and we were all together. And so I remember it was a couple months after we moved to our new home. We found this dog park. I don't remember where. I just remember us driving around. We found it. And it was a nice little thing. There were many dogs there. It was a sunny day. It reminded me of the day of the summer when I was around 6 years old. It reminded me of the exact same one. And so we let him there, and we just let him loose this time again. And he just jumped over people. He was going with other dogs. He was playing with everybody. He was so friendly. He was the best dog you could ever wish for. And we just hung out that whole day until the sun set. And I still remember its nice orange and like red sunset going down, and how we all just were together. Soon after that, he grew closer to my sister, because in a sense, my sister looked a lot like my mother. And I guess in fact he didn't want to realize that he had lost his best friend. So as he grew closer to my mother, I grew closer to him because he was everything I had. He was my world for a young kid around that age. Everywhere we went, I wanted to bring him with me because we were inseparable. I wanted him always with me because he was always my rock. He was my anchor for the whole world. Because, as a kid, you could have friends going to school, but he was the thing that was always there for me that I could always rely on. So a couple years pass and everything's good, and I'm around 8 or 9 years old. We were a true family. We're all together. Not that age. I'm just thinking life couldn't get worse. Life is perfect right now. What could happen that could just destroy all this? Of course, when you're young, you're always naive, and of course, everything else. Around, like I said, 9 or 8 years old, Dakota started to seem like he had pains. Like he couldn't move anymore. Like everything just seemed hard to go to the bathroom, to eat, just to walk around, just to sit down even. He seemed like he was having a lot of troubles. And we were just like, oh, we don't know what's going on. Maybe it's just like he has a disease or something, or we could just maybe he's sick right now. So we decided to make an appointment with a vet hospital because we just wanted to make sure everything was okay. We wanted to get the best professionals because he was a true part of our family. And so I remember the day that we were going to take him there, that we got him in and everything. We're getting ready. We're like, okay, Dakota, you gotta come, gotta go. And he's by the near the steps, and he's not moving. We go over there, and I see in his face, he's just looking at me, and he's ready to go, but he just can't move. His legs just won't work. Everything just seems so painful. You can see it in his eyes. And it's just so hard to see your dog like that. So my dad and I have to pick him up, and we have to take him to there. So I remember lifting him, he was so heavy, and we put him in the back, slowed him in there, and we go, and they're going fast, because we're not sure he can't move anymore. I remember looking behind, and my heart's racing, I'm sweating like crazy, like I just ran a marathon. And I'm going back there, and I'm just stroking him, and I'm making sure he's all fine, and I feel his fur. I remember the times all we have him, I'm napping on him, sleeping with him always. I was always with me. And I said, nothing's going to happen wrong. How could it? He's always there. He's always going to be there. And we get there as fast as we can, and we get to the hospital, and we put him on there. We check him in, and immediately the doctors take him on the gurney and just set him back, and they're like, go wait in the room. So we go to this waiting room. And I remember it. All around me, it was bright white. It was just reflecting everywhere. And there were a couple magazines there and some nice white chairs and just rest weights. So my dad and I sit down, and I'm just pacing everywhere. I'm walking back and forth like I don't know what's going to happen. And I'm just sitting there, and my dad gives me a book, and he says, read this, because he wants me to take my mind off, because he sees how worried and how frustrated I am. I'm reading books, and I'm just going through everything to just keep my mind off everything. About an hour later, the doctor comes out, and he says Dakota has cancer. And he asked my dad right there and then if we should put him down or let him live. My dad asked how much longer if we just let him live. And the doctor said only a few months. And at that moment, my dad said to the doctor, I'd like to put him down because no dog deserves that much pain. So they say, okay, we ask the question, would you like to have his body? Would you like him cremated? We asked for him to be cremated because we want his ashes. So a couple minutes later, the doctor goes by, and he brings up Dakota. He's sitting there. He's sitting there, enjoying his time, and he's just looking at us. We say our goodbyes. I go up to him. I say, goodbye, Dakota. Rest in peace and be in a better place. Go be with Mom and our family. I say goodbye, and as we're looking down, we all say goodbyes. I go up and I hug him one last time, and I look at his face, and a single shed is tear comes down. He knows in the last moment that he's gone forever. His thoughts and his family. And they take him away, and I'm screaming, I'm like, how the fuck did this happen to us? He was everything to us. What do you mean? After after that moment we got the ashes, we told my sister, and she lost it. It seemed like this death was a lot harder from our family. It was harder for me because I was coping through my dog for my mother's death. And so in that moment I realized I've lost my mom and I've lost my dog. I've lost everything. Everything just fell apart after that. Dakota, though, we got a new dog and everything's getting better, but nothing will replace Dakota because Dakota there, true definition.
Chill!
Because Dakota was the true definition of a man's best friend.